everybody, I am LuLaRoe Haley Mays, and I wanted to do a little update for you guys. I have now been in the queue 10 plus weeks, 10 weeks and 2 days, and so fingers crossed, I'm hoping that I get my call tomorrow. And so while we're waiting, I wanted to do this YouTube video for you so I can kind of tell you my journey and my why and the things I've been doing. And I have a little list here, so I'm going to try to make it quick for you because I know some of those YouTube videos get to be really long. So the first thing I want to talk about is my why. Why am I doing this? Why am I going to spend all this money to start my business? And the first reason why is because I wanted something for myself. I am a mom of 3 boys, and so my world revolves around them and getting everything they need and doing what I need to do to be a good mom, be a good wife. And so when I found LuLaRoe, I loved the clothes. They were so comfortable. They were flattering. They had so many different designs. And so that really caught my attention. And my husband was like, well, you keep buying it. So he actually started researching it, and he actually was probably the one that kind of pushed me like, well, you're doing it, I'm researching it. And he actually like gave me the thumbs up, like he thought it was a good idea. So we kept researching it for a couple more months before I even signed up, which I signed up March 10th. So we've been waiting impatiently now. And signed up, and ever since then, we've been doing our research and getting ready and prepared. So my why, my number one why was for something for me. Secondly, my husband, I'm a school teacher. I teach kindergarten, and my husband is a techie guy, so he can help me do all of my tech stuff for my business. And, we just live paycheck to paycheck, and I thought, if I can just make a couple extra $100 a month, I would be happy with that, pay off some bills. And so for financial freedom, if I can do that, that would be wonderful for my family. Any little thing will help. And then the other thing, before I even signed up, this is the story, kind of a cheesy story I tell. I have this necklace that someone gave me, and it says passion changes everything. And that had to do with my career of teaching because I am very passionate about teaching. But one day I was wearing it and I looked in the mirror and I read it, passion changes everything. And I was like, that's it, I'm signing up. I'm very passionate about this company, the culture of this company. And I was like, I'm on board, we're doing it, let's go. And if it wasn't for my husband being on board with it, I probably would have never signed up for it because I feel like it's something that's going to take up a lot of your time. It's something that if your spouse isn't passionate about it with you, that it's probably not a very good idea because it's your business and you want it to be successful. And if they're not involved and they don't know how you feel about it, it's going to be very hard to be successful at what you do and feel good about it every day. The other thing, I'll talk about the things I've done over the past 10 weeks. The supplies, get it? What I did was like every 2 weeks, I would order some things. And the best advice I can give you, which you'll see on the YouTube channels for LuLaRoe, is to get on Amazon and order your stuff there. You're going to get the best deals. I've researched a lot of different places, and all in all, if you get Amazon Prime, which you're going to want to, you usually get the free shipping and usually gets here in 2 days. Also, it's a good way to keep track of all of the stuff and supplies you buy. So at the end of the year, when you need to do your taxes, you have all of that stuff there and it's all saved for you. And so that takes the headache out of that. So the main things that you really need, racks, which the velvet hangers because the clothes hang on them better. Backdrop, which you can kind of see my backdrop here. Definitely want a dress form for pictures, or it's nice to just have, I think, at pop-up parties, and you can change them out and show them different different styles you can do, different things you can put together. And sometimes if people see it, they're more likely to try it on than if you just have it hanging on a rack. Let's see, you want to get the IKEA bags, a big blue bag, so when you have your pop-up parties, you can take them with you. Obviously, your business cards, you want to go ahead and get those ordered. I did mine on Vistaprint, and I got a really good deal on them. So if you can do your own, and make sure you check out the branding guide on the LuLaRoe website so you're doing that correctly. It saves you a lot of time and money. Enroll in either stamps.com or Shipping Easy. I did stamps.com because I got a free scale, which you're going to need when you're shipping out your packages. Also, you want to make sure you get enrolled in the USPS, United States Post Office Service. Get your free mailers, the bubble pack ones. They are the priority mail. Those are the ones that you want. Let's see what else. And then also on Amazon, you'll get the poly mailers for orders that aren't very big. You can get those and weigh them and ship those out. Those are the main things. And I'm sure if you get on the YouTube channels and you type in LuLaRoe supplies, and I've watched a million of them, you can see all of the things that you need. So those are some of the main points or main things that I have gotten. So what I challenged myself to do since I signed up, every day, at least one thing a day to watch, research, or otherwise. So here are my things: watching Fashion Fundamentals, which they do post the Q Club calls and the Tuesday trainings in there. So if you can't watch them live, which I'm a teacher, so I can't, I get on there and they post them every once in a while. Also, there's other trainings on there. So that kind of gets you passionate, it gets you motivated, but one thing a day. So it could be watching one of those videos, YouTube video, find one, watch one a day. Or just reading the announcements. Make sure you're reading and seeing the updates because there's been a lot going on. And so you want to know what the company's doing, what their focus is on. Or it could just be as simple as, I have found some lovely Lula gals that I really feel like I like their personalities, and so I subscribe to their channels and I watch their updates. So find somebody that meshes with your personality and subscribe to their channel and watch what they do, and you can actually learn quite a bit of stuff. Get your juices flowing, get those ideas coming out. Another thing I would suggest watching, there's some good YouTube videos about people in the photography and the backdrops. You definitely want to watch that. So when you're taking pictures of your inventory, they're appealing and the lighting looks right. So take a look at that. Next thing, social media. I know it seems kind of crazy to go ahead and already make a Facebook page or Instagram page, but you want to start your following, you want to start your group. So I had already started my group on Facebook and I post on Instagram. I try to do it once daily, and I'm sure you've heard it before. So post one thing on Facebook daily, one thing on Instagram. And on Instagram, I usually try to post a Lula outfit that I like. Post yourself in it. When the people see you in it, it makes them want to get the stuff because you look good in it and it's comfortable. Start some giveaways to grow your group. I would not suggest, well, I kind of said that wrong. So you want to have giveaways, but you don't want to do it the wrong way. So you don't want to do the grow your group giveaways where you're just like, add 5 people and get entered into win free leggings or free something. You want to do it organically, which what I did was add one person, make sure you ask them, make sure it's somebody you think would like LuLaRoe, and get entered into a drawing. I only did one of those because I don't want to just have a bunch of people in there and they're not really looking at my posts in my group and they're not really there to shop because they're not interested in it. And I don't want to bother people that aren't interested in it, just like when I get added to a group and I know nothing about it. The other thing is to start maybe asking a couple people if they will host some pop-ups. Just make tentative schedules, because things are going to change. You don't really know when you're getting your inventory, just like me. I'm hoping I get my call soon so I can know my dates and get my launch party started. I'm going to do an in-home launch party, and I'm also going to do an online launch party. And I do have a couple of in-home pop-ups scheduled already. They're tentative, hoping I get my stuff soon. But you want to start asking, and don't feel bad about asking. Just do it. And just, be nice about it and make sure you let them know that you're going to take care of all the hard stuff and they're just going to be there having a good time shopping with their friends. The last thing that I have on my list are things to think about. So things for the future once you start your LuLaRoe business and you get all of your stuff. So these are still things I'm thinking about. Think about Shop the Row. I really think I'm going to use Shop the Row. It's a online program that you can use to load up all your inventory so you're not doing all those Facebook albums of pictures. No, you can do that and it's totally fine. But this program, my sponsor has it, and it keeps track of all your inventory. It takes all the headache out of all that stuff. So as soon as the item's sold, it says who it sold, who bought it, and it just keeps track of all that for you. So at the end of the year when you're doing taxes, you know how many items you sold and how many you haven't. So that's something to think about. I know some people use Boutique 360, and there's a couple other things out there. So think about how you want to do that. Second thing is a CPA for accounting purposes. So be thinking about that, who you might use, and they'll give you some good advice on what you need to do for your business. And lastly, insurance. A lot of times homeowners insurance covers some of the stuff, but not for like when you're traveling to in-home pop-ups. So that's something you might want to think about. Now, I think I have gotten everything on my list that I wanted to talk about with you today. I'm going to post my Facebook group down at the bottom. If you have any questions, message me right below and I will try to get back to you, or email me at LuLaRoe@gmail.com. I hope it was a little bit informative for you. I'm trying to keep it short. I'll keep you posted on when I get my inventory. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.